How y'all doing? Just been I'm was hoping to upload a video sooner, but got a little sidetracked with things I had to do. Excuse the lighting. It's about 12:30 in the morning. Pretty average time for me to be awake. Um, One of the things I said I was going to talk about is the mental effects of my lifestyle. Last couple of days been a little rough. Well, not really. Just really. I mean, today really just topped it. I mean, yesterday was a good day. Today's Monday. Well, Tuesday now, but spent Sunday with my son, my 7-year-old. A really good day. Really enjoyed myself hanging out with him and his little friend, his neighbor. But I found out that the job I was hoping to get when I came home, they say that somebody was hired just before my application was taken, so they can't hire anybody else yet. I have trouble believing it. It's hard. I am diagnosed with clinical depression, multiple anxiety, just conditions or disorders, however you want to put it. Probably borderline a ton of other things. Along with I have pretty strong PTSD. I'm a Boston Marathon survivor. I was there for the bombings, and it's taken a toll on me. It's been hard. It's hard to find a job, and not a very big job market here. So it gets difficult, especially when my history has a big blank in it because I was out of work for a couple years because my depression had gotten so bad that I had to spend 2 years in therapy. I'm doing much better. I'm a Christian and I have a lot of faith, and it makes things easier, but not perfect. And right now, I haven't found a stable place to park because Connecticut's not the kindest state for RVers. I mean, if you can afford to, what is it, campground hop, it's perfect. They're everywhere. If you live full time, there's not a lot. It can be very expensive. Um, so I had a rough day today. When you live on the road like this, it's in, at least for me, it gets difficult because I have a very, very, very small circle of friends. I mean, you hear a lot of people talk about how they only have a couple of friends and all that. It's literal for me. I have a lot of acquaintances. Um, a lot of people that I know. A lot of people that I call brother because of one organization or another that I belong to or have belonged to. But people that are close to me, the inner circle type, there's only a couple. Get deep down to it, there's only one person. So the advice I could give to somebody who wants to do this is keep a circle of friends. People you can rely on, people you can talk to, a social network, because it gets lonely, to be honest. I'm not fond of hanging out or socializing, but it is nice sometimes. When I lost my job in New York, I might actually do something about that one, how my job treated me and what it led to. It's hard. Just hard. So I do little things. All my life, it's sense of accomplishment has helped me out a lot. The other day I mounted my new refrigerator, made it a nice little shelf for it. Today I actually fixed my airbag suspension system that had failed. So I finally fixed that today. Come to find out it hadn't failed. It's just the wiring was old and corroded, and I had to rewire it. For me, it's easy. It's something I do very, very easily. I've been doing vehicle electrical and electronics for all my life, so it's not a big deal. But I fight the demons. Sometimes I want to give up, to be honest. But then I'm like, even if I go into the hospital for a night, just, where am I going to park? If it ends up being more than a night, are they going to tow my home and I can't afford to get it back? I don't sleep much because of that thought too. Worry about, are they going to get mad about where I'm parked? I mean, I've already been kicked out of some parking lots by the state police, and it's rough. People may look down on me. However, I'm free. I'm doing these videos on my phone. My phone is my only grid tie. Technically, I live free. Yes, I gotta pay taxes. I pay property taxes on my registrations. But that's it. That's it. The only thing I gotta worry about is paying my car insurance and my getting money for fuel. That's the hard part. A lot of long nights. But I think sometimes it's the freedoms that make it through sometimes too, because it's really nice to not have to worry about a neighbor bothering me. I don't have to worry about landlords being a pain in my balls and stuff like that. However, actually, there are interesting things, because like today I got stopped by a couple people, asked me if everything's okay because I was underneath. I told them, yeah, it's just doing some maintenance. I'm not broke down. And it sparks conversation, and they asked me about it. And I don't mind people asking me at all. I don't mind at all. I mean, she's an old rig. Definitely seen her better days. But she's mine. I own her. I'm happy with her to a point. I'm tired of maintenance. But it is what it is. But she's a good rig. She keeps me dry. She keeps me somewhat warm. She keeps me protected. And for that, I'm grateful. It does take a toll on me to be out here alone, no assistance, no nothing. Give you a little background. I've applied for Social Security, even with doctor's help, been denied repetitively since 2002. And there is no justice to the system. There is no proper way to the system. There is no way to say this is how it works, because there isn't. There's no rhyme. There's no reason. The system helps who it wants to. I've struggled my entire life. I've been homeless so many times. And I think, is there a small chance that if I did have a home, that I'd get rid of the motor home and go home? There is a small chance, and I mean very small, maybe 5-6% chance. There's probably about a 12 to 30% chance. I mean, that's a big jump, I know. There's depending on the factors, the variables, that if I had a home and I could keep the RV, that I'd be okay with that. I probably would be. But that is also very pending on a lot of things about that home. I'm not really great at all of this. It's hard, but I want people to know the truth. I'm so tired of seeing all these videos about how expensive this is and how easy it is and how this. There's a lot of these people are great, don't get me wrong, and keep putting your videos out. However, I'm not gonna tell you how glamorous it is, because I don't have the thousands of dollars a month that these people pay to live a life on the road. I don't have. If I could have a job that would allow me to work remotely, I would. I'd do it in a second. I got a gaming desktop here, gaming quality desktop. I've got the ability. I've actually gamed from my phone's connection, and I can do it. But it's hard to find those. So I push on. I don't mind talking to people a little bit about how this is. It's not a bad life. But there's a lot of YouTubers I watch. One of my favorites, I'm into the cult car scene. No, not scene, but following. One of my favorite car modders and race drivers is a woman by the name of Amelia Hartford. If you've never heard of Amelia Hartford, check her out. I think she's amazing. She has struggled to get where she is. She's a beautiful woman, not just in her looks, but in her mind. The way she sees things, the way she perceives them, and the way that she puts them out to the world, and the things that she's willing to support, especially mental health, I think is amazing. She's one of the good ones that I've seen out there. I've seen a lot of people out there. I think they need to be recognized for what they're willing to say, because not a lot of people are willing to talk about it. But it's real. It's not a stigma. It's not taboo. It's not something I want your pity for. If you give me anything, understanding is all I'm looking for. Understand that it's real. That just because you can't see what hurts me doesn't mean it's not real. Can you look at somebody and see they have a heart condition? Can you look at them and see that they have some form of internal cancer that you don't know about? No. There's a lot of physical stuff you can't see. Just like no different can you not see mental illness or mental suffering. And I'm not talking no snowflake BS, safe place, oh my God, you hurt my feelings. I'm talking about demons. Demons. Things that haunt your brain, that don't let you sleep at night, that make you look over your shoulder during the day, that make you worry about yourself every day. Those demons. Those demons that tell you that you don't need to be here anymore. Jake Barr from TikTok, otherwise known as Bar None, the creator of the GFC and his many cohorts. I'm trying. And he says all the time, you're not allowed to quit. And I'll say it too. You're not allowed to quit. I've tried. And I'm still here and I'm still fighting the good fight. But that good fight ain't easy. It's not easy. Yeah, I think my channel might be all over the place sometimes. And it's going to be that way. You know what? Yeah, a lot of RV on a budget. But I'm going to tell you something else. There's going to be a lot of real life. I'm going to bring real life to these videos. Because I'm so sick and tired of people not being real. We watch these videos to escape sometimes, and I'm okay with that. I love seeing success. Love it. But you know what? We can't forget about the other side. So no, I ain't no perfect man by any means, and I have issues, but I'm fighting. And I'm going to use this platform to continue to get out there. Maybe others. I don't know yet. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to try to get some sleep. And I'll upload this video. And push on for another day. I have the words of a lot of different content creators and influencers that go through my head. Stay strong, because you are strong. And when you feel like you're not, lean on someone that you can trust. Because when it's their time, they'll lean on you. And that's how we'll keep each other up. No man should look down on another unless they're helping him up. And that's male or female. But nobody should look down on any other person without helping them up. So, enjoy your day. And maybe get lucky and people start seeing these videos. For now, I'm out of here.